Good evening, folks. We're bringing you inside the house today. This ain't fishing, but it's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and Woodrow's like, show them how we cook the turkey. So we're not a cooking channel, but today we're gonna show you how Champion Jigs Outdoors fixes their turkey for Thanksgiving. Check it out. So the process technically started last night. In this bucket is 2 turkeys that I brined. So this is what our turkey looks like after it's been brined overnight in the refrigerator. The brine looks a little funky, but it's pulling all the juices out of the turkey and replacing it with our brine mixture, which was vegetable broth, chicken broth, Jamaican allspice, black peppercorns, salt, oranges, lemons, and 2 teaspoons of the rub that we're gonna rub this turkey with. So that's what it looks like. We're gonna drain the juice, then we're gonna pat the turkeys dry and get them ready for the rub. But we're nowhere near done yet. Okay, we got our turkeys patted dry. Next thing we're gonna do is a technique called spatchcocking. And what that means is we're gonna flip these birds over, and we are going to take some kitchen shears, sharp knife, I'm using scissors, and we're gonna cut this backbone. We're gonna cut this out so this will lay flat. It's not too awful to get through, but these are Pampered Chef, I think. They go through them pretty good. There we go. The backbone has been cut out, and that is a process called spatchcocking. I'm gonna do the other one. I'll show what it looks like when you're done. Now, when you cut that backbone out, you're gonna be able to get into a lot more liquids there. So after I do that, I'm gonna pat it dry again. Try to get as much of the water off of this and the brine off of this as we possibly can. Okay, now while you have this laid open, what you wanna do is right here, if you can see that, but right here, right there is this turkey's breastbone. We're gonna score that with a good sharp knife so that when we flip it over and push, its chest cavity breaks, and that's what's gonna allow it to lay flat. So we've turned him over, we've cut his spine out. Now we're gonna send him to the chiropractor. We're gonna get him right here. We're gonna lay him as flat as we can. And we're gonna give him a good little, oh, how'd you like that? And guys, that is a spatchcock, breastbone busted, chiropractor visit, completely relaxed turkey. He's not feeling anything right now. I'm gonna pat it dry some more. Then we're gonna get his brother here and send him to a chiropractor visit. Oh yes. So I'm going to season these with just Puckett's barbecue rub to start with. That's not all we're doing though. Avy! Hush. So, we're starting with this. I'm gonna hit the underside first since it's already flipped. Really probably wouldn't enough to do both. So we've got the turkeys rubbed down really good. And in this is 3 whole sticks of butter with some Cajun seasoning. So I've basically just made my own Cajun butter. But we're gonna inject half of this into this one. And then on this one, I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. Some people say wash your sister sauce into this one. Kind of do a little experiment. So I'm just gonna inject them now. Gonna hit each breast with the butter. Gonna hit the thighs. Some squirted out now.
That sounded gross.
This turkey has been brined for overnight. It's been injected with Cajun butter. This one has been injected with Wash Your Sister Cajun butter. And we're gonna throw it on my pit boss. I've got it set at 250. It's doing the initial burn off. We're gonna put these on and check them in roughly 2 hours. We'll see you when they start to cooking. There we have our turkeys on the pit, and I am going to be running a smoke tube in this, and all you do is put your wood chips in the smoke tube, light that, and it just adds extra smoke to your smoker if you like things a little extra smoky. Now, I did lose some rub through transfer and stuff, and I did coat a little bit more, so we'll see you back in about 2 hours. So it has been an hour and a half. Pit's running pretty consistent on 250. All the thermometers are about right. Let's check on it. I'm not open to check, so. Oh yeah. Starting to get some good color. I have not checked the temperature. I know it's not ready. But that is looking good. Rub is not set yet, so we'll give it another 30 minutes, check it, because once the rub is set, I'm going to do some butter basting. Good night. Let's take a peek. Couple things. The bark, fully set now. Really nice. Bark, fully set. The color looking amazing. Amazing. And what we're gonna do, this is gonna be the first time we get a temperature reading. Let's see, they've been on there. They've been on there for roughly 3 hours. So we're gonna go right here. Go right here in the thickest part of the breast. So 120 on the first, 136. So this one is cooking a little bit faster. It is a little smaller, so that makes sense. But right now, we're gonna bump the temperature up to 300. We're gonna bump it up, put it on about 300, and go ahead and try to speed this along. Here we are, nearing the end. Check our temp. That one is 162. That one is done. That one still likes a little bit, but it is a little warmer over here, so that one can just keep going. All right, let's cut this sucker and see how we did.
Oh no. Wow.
Get rid of that wing. It's been resting for, what, 15 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and cut this out.
Not touching them or nothing, but in the vicinity.
Bring it over here.
Squeeze.
Yeah. She's juicy, boys.
It's somewhere.
Let's see what it tastes like now. Too hot. It's too hot. Here, somebody eat that.
Who can eat pie rest?
Serious.
Good.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Pretty good.
Potatoes.
So, it got really hectic there when we started cutting it. Like 14 hands started coming in. So, just want to let you know the results. If you are thinking of doing the Cajun butter injection on your turkey, do it with the washer sister. It was somehow there was a sweetness that came through that turkey. It still had kind of the spice, but a sweet hint on it. The one with the washer sister sauce was twice as good in my opinion as the one without. So if you want to know a recipe, drop a comment, message me. I'll let you know exactly how I did it. But they told me, they said next year we're doing 3 turkeys, no ham. So